Hello, everyone. Hello. Good morning, good evening, good day, whatever time it is. Welcome to the gathering. Welcome to our final gathering. For those who are new and those who are more seasoned, I'd like to invite you to please drop us a line on the chat. Let us know how you're coming and arriving in the space. Let us know where you're connecting from. Let us know how you're doing. And as we get to familiarize ourselves with the space, I'd like to invite my colleague, Zanele, to just take us through our session. Welcome, Zanele.
Thank you very much, Melissa. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ubuntu gathering. We hope you've been doing well since the last time we gathered together in community. Thank you for being here today for what is unfortunately our last Ubuntu gathering, but we're still so grateful to be going through this together. We welcome you wholeheartedly to the space. We invite you to come as you are with a curiosity and an open mind to explore care and healing in community. So before we begin, let me share with you a few technical recommendations to make the experience more meaningful for everyone. The session will be offered in both English and French. To choose your preferred language feature, please look at the bottom of your screen and click the globe called Interpretation. Click either French or English option and ensure to mute original audio for clarity. If you find you're not hearing one of the languages, please ensure to unmute so that you can hear. You can also follow the session with live captions. As you can see at the bottom of your screen right now, there are 3 dots with the plus and more feature, and you can access your captions through that. A disclaimer that this session will be recorded for knowledge generation, learning, and sharing. We are also currently live streaming on YouTube, and we'll be sure to share the link here in case you want to invite your friends. Let us please respect each other's privacy. Please don't take screenshots or pictures of participants' videos during the session. When entering the session, you would have noticed that your mic was automatically on mute. There will be opportunities in the session to unmute yourself and to share during the meeting. Please feel free to have your camera on during the session, but kindly be mindful that others can see you. You can also make use of the chat icon in the middle of your screen, where you can tell us where you are coming from, share how you're feeling during the session. We're always very interactive there. There will be moments in the session to be opened up for sharing, and please feel free to flag the moderators by either doing the raise hand icon or by switching on your camera. Please feel free to type privately to Ablavi in French, Melissa or Zanele in English if you require any technical assistance during the session, and we'll see how best we can assist. Last but not least, remember to be very generous with yourself, keep hydrated, and remember to breathe. Thank you, and thank you again for being here, and I will hand over to Melissa.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Zanele. I'd like to now take a moment to invite Ablavi to share with us some key remarks. And I'm just encouraging you all to please continue just checking in and letting us know how you are doing. Welcome, Ablavi.
Merci beaucoup, Mélissa. Bonjour à toutes et encore une fois, nous vous remercions pour votre présence ici aujourd'hui. Mon nom est Ablavi et je travaille au niveau de la République féministe au sein de Urgent Action Fund Africa et je me connecte aujourd'hui de Lomé au Togo. Permettez-moi de commencer par une introduction pour celles qui sont nouvelles et qui découvrent cet espace pour la première fois. Urgent Action Fund Africa est un fonds féministe panafricain de réponse rapide qui, dans un acte de solidarité, s'engage à modifier les relations de pouvoir en apportant des ressources aux féministes africaines et aux défenseurs des droits humains des femmes, ainsi qu'à leurs collectifs. Depuis plus de 20 ans, nous soutenons les féministes et les activistes pour répondre aux situations d'urgence. Notre soutien s'est étendu à la prise en charge d'une sécurité holistique centrée sur les soins et la guérison collective, et nous considérons qu'il s'agit là d'une stratégie essentielle de régénération et de soutien au mouvement des droits des femmes. La plateforme de la République féministe est un projet spécial et une initiative politique féministe unique qui a été mise en place par Urgent Action Fund Africa en 2019 pour inspirer et encourager les défenseurs des droits humains des femmes africaines et leurs mouvements à intégrer la guérison, les soins collectifs et le bien-être au centre de leur vie et au cœur de leur militantisme. Les rassemblements virtuels de guérison Ubuntu sont l'une des nombreuses façons dont le Fonds, par l'intermédiaire de la République féministe, a offert aux défenseurs des droits des voies pour se connecter, partager et explorer les moyens de donner la priorité et d'intégrer les soins collectifs dans leur vie et dans leur travail d'activiste. Le rassemblement virtuel Ubuntu a vu le jour il y a 4 ans, initialement pour offrir un antidote à l'isolement croissant auquel les défenseurs étaient confrontés au plus fort de la pandémie de la COVID-19. Les réunions virtuelles de guérison Ubuntu ont évolué au fil du temps pour devenir des espaces permettant aux militants de se retrouver en communauté et d'explorer ensemble diverses manières de favoriser les cultures de soins dans nos vies et dans nos communautés. Après mûre réflexion, Urgent Action Fund Africa a pris la décision difficile de mettre fin au rassemblement virtuel Ubuntu, car nous cherchons à trouver de nouveaux moyens de continuer à soutenir les femmes africaines en cultivant une culture de soins collectifs. Au cours des dernières années, nous avons eu l'honneur d'accueillir diverses guérisseuses, activistes, féministes et défenseurs des droits des femmes de tout le continent et qui étaient désireuses de s'engager dans ce voyage de guérison individuelle et collective. S'engager dans l'activisme n'a jamais été facile et ne le sera probablement jamais. Les impacts sur notre santé mentale, spirituelle, émotionnelle et physique sont réels et c'est à nous de décider comment nous voulons vivre notre activisme et faire les changements nécessaires pour influencer nos cultures organisationnelles afin qu'elles adoptent les soins, la guérison et le bien-être. Nous voyons déjà les résultats du travail de la plateforme de la République féministe, en particulier des rassemblements de guérison Ubuntu, car de plus en plus d'activistes travaillant sur les lignes de front commencent à reconnaître et à cultiver les moyens de guérir les cicatrices et les blessures qu'elles portent involontairement des générations passées et de leurs expériences de vie. Nous sommes reconnaissantes pour toutes ces heures passées en votre compagnie à explorer, découvrir, partager des idées, des pratiques, des stratégies pour centrer la guérison individuelle et collective et les soins au sein de nos mouvements. Ce fut un mauvais moment de réflexion, de pause, de connexion et de prise de conscience. C'est un jour doux amer pour nous aujourd'hui, car il s'agit de notre dernière session virtuelle Ubuntu, mais nous restons reconnaissantes pour tous les rires, les larmes, les partages, les avancées, les moments sincères et les expériences que nous avons vécues dans ces espaces. Votre présence ici pour cette dernière session n'est pas un hasard et nous tenons encore une fois à vous témoigner notre gratitude pour votre soutien et votre fidélité tout au long de ces années. Nous tenons également à exprimer notre gratitude à toutes les personnes impliquées de près ou de loin dans les rassemblements Ubuntu. Sachez que ceci n'est juste qu'un au revoir et que nous travaillons à vous proposer de nouvelles façons de nous rassembler, d'exister et de nous soutenir les unes les autres dans nos parcours de guérison collective. Pour cette dernière session, nous avons l'honneur d'accueillir la yogini Koi, une praticienne talenteuse du Kenya, qui va nous aider à découvrir le pouvoir de guérison à travers la connexion entre notre corps, notre mental, notre esprit et notre âme, notamment grâce à des pratiques de yoga faciles à mettre en œuvre pour bien se réveiller le matin et pour bien se préparer pour une bonne nuit de sommeil. Merci et bienvenue encore une fois. À vous, Koi, et merci de nous guider ce soir pour cette dernière session Ubuntu. Je vous souhaite à toutes la bienvenue. À vous, Koi. Over to you, Koi.
My name is Koi Wanyoike. I'm a healer based in Nairobi, Kenya. I have a question for you. How many of you wake up feeling heavy, feeling low, feeling like hiding from the world? Yeah, that's me too. Yeah. Sometimes it's really hard to get up out of your bed and into your life. So how do you do it on mornings like that? How do I do it? So I'd like to share some tips today on how I do it as a yoga teacher, as a yoga student, on days when I don't feel like doing anything. So today's session is going to be how to do yoga when you don't really feel like doing yoga. So let's start with bed, just waking up. A lot of times, you wake up in the morning and you don't really feel like moving from the bed. In moments like these, I first like to connect with my breath. So I find myself searching for that connection with breath. A good way to do it is first is gently placing your right hand on your belly, under your navel, left hand on your heart, on your chest, and just relaxing here on your back. No major movements, just getting in tune here with your breath, seeing how you feel. And then maybe just now, slowly add some pressure into the belly on the exhale. So as you exhale, you press the belly in and you exhale. And then release. So the inhale requires very little effort. In fact, the inhale comes in naturally. So on the exhale again, a gentle pressure on the belly. And then release. Inhale comes in naturally. Try it again. So a gentle pressure on the belly, on the exhale. Releasing, inhale. Try it again. So a gentle pressure on the belly. So just pushing the belly in lightly on the exhale. And then releasing on the inhale. So you'll find just connecting with the breath, laying here on your back, really sets the pace. It really sets the mood. You can get out of your head, into your breath, just linking there with the breath. So breathing here with the belly, in and out, connecting with breath. Now from connecting with breath, now in comes movement. Now you want to make it just nice, gentle, slow movement. I like to start with just a hip opener. So just bringing the right leg now to the chest. Yeah? So knee comes all the way into the chest, and you check in with the body, just seeing how that feels. Stretching here like this. And you can do this under the covers. I'm just doing this so you can see. So once you've done 5 breaths on the right side, so 5 times here. Now bring this left knee now to join it, hugging both knees to the chest. Okay? 5 breaths now here with both knees to the chest. Just grounding the back into the bed, connecting still with the breath. So this actually becomes a pose on its own. It's actually called the wind relieving pose. And just like it sounds, that's its job. Yeah. Sometimes we wake up with morning bloat. Yeah. This will help. You can rock it out, connecting your back even more. Yeah. So once you've done a few breaths here in wind relieving pose, we can take it a little bit farther. Yeah, we're still in the bed. We're still in the bed. So I like to go for Supta Matsyendrasana, a spinal twist. So placing the hands down on the bed, so the knees can go right, head goes opposite direction. So let me show you. So knees drop to the right, head goes left. Okay. Breathing here like this 5 times. So once you're done here, breathing like this in the right side, go for the other side. Gently now, taking knees now around to the left. Head goes opposite direction of that. Breathing here, another 5. So once you're done there, with your spinal twist, the knees now can come back up to the center. You can hug them in, rock some more. So by now your body has gotten a bit more movement. Now we sit up. So from here, we sit up. Once I'm up, I don't get up off the bed. Paschimottanasana time. Seated forward fold. Okay. So with the feet tightly together, the heels grounding into the bed. Yeah. Hands placed here, you stretch upwards. So the hands go up with the inhale. You interlock them at the fingers, stretching up even more. Okay. And then from here, we fold. Try and fold forward. So just a gentle forward fold. So just do it gently. Yeah. Releasing here, grabbing toes if you can. If not, sides of feet, that's fine too. So keep the gaze at the toes. Another 5 breaths here. So gazing here, gently, breathing in, breathing out. Gentle breath, breathing in. So we're here for 5, breathing out. Breathing in, gentle breath, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, keep in mind, if this is too much, yeah, reaching all the way here, you can grab the legs, yeah. So go ahead and grab the legs if that's you. Keep the gaze there at the toes. Breathe there 5 times here in a gentle seated forward fold, and then come out of it, yeah. Always check in with the body after a pose, yeah. When you're done with the pose, do a quick scan. See how body feels. From here, if you're feeling okay, like you want to go on, bringing some more movement, now we take it a little bit further. So, crossing the legs. See if you can do now a bit of twisting, yeah? So a bit of some spinal twist at this point. So, a seated spinal twist. So we start with left side. So placing the hands here behind the thighs and twisting gently to the left. So in comes another 5 breaths. So breathing in, breathing out. So just gentle breathing here. You're still on the bed. Breathing in, breathing out. So twisting here, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Just gentle breath. Breathing out. One more. Breathing in. There's no rush. And breathing out. So once you're done with the left, always balance it off with the right side. Yeah. So once you've done your left, reaching out now here to the right side, twisting the spine, gaze right. Yeah. For those quite flexible. You can even look behind the right shoulder, breathing there like that. Another 5 breaths here. So in comes inhale, breathing out, just twisting gently, breathing in, you're still on the bed, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, stay there, breathing in. You can even tighten the twist, breathing out, twisting there even more, breathing in, breathing out. One more, breathing in and breathing out. All right. So once you're done with your spinal twist, face forward, check in with the body, see how body feels, see if you want more movement. So we're still on the bed. We're still on the bed. So now we're gonna do a bit more. Still on the bed now for the back. We're now going to get into a bit of cat stretch. Cat stretch is for the back. Cat stretch is for the back. It makes your back strong. It makes your back flexible. You get both. So, alignment for cat stretch. Once you're here on all fours, place the hands now directly underneath the shoulders. So you want your fingers apart, elbows locked. Knees are also apart, hip width distance apart. Toes are firmly grounded. So breathing here like this, breathing in, you arch the back, you look up. Breathing out, you round, looking down. Breathing in, looking up, arch the back. Breathing out, looking down, rounding back. Breathing in. So you want to try at least 5 breaths in each pose. Breathing out. Breath is important. Breathing in. So here I go with my 4th breath. Breathing out. And one more here, last one. Breathing in. And breathing out. So this is a great back loosener. Sometimes we wake up with a stiff back, an achy back. This will help. From here, put your big toes to touch. So the big toes touch and then sit back on the heel. Now, if you can't quite get all the way down to the heels, that's fine, okay? Can be up in the air, that's fine. And then stretch the hands forward, okay? Keep the gaze forward in between the hands. We breathe here, another 5. Breathe in, so this is child's pose. Breathing out. Gentle breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, and you can go even lower. Breathing out. We're still on the bed. Breathing in, stretching the shoulders. Breathing out. One more breath here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good job. So once you're done there with that one, bring the hands back. Bring the hands back. Yeah? From there now, see if you can now step your feet down on the ground. So now here comes now proper grounding. Yeah? So ground your feet. Most of us have a rug, by the bedside, so you're not going to be stepping onto a cold floor, because that can also shock the system. Ground your feet. So after that stretch and that slow entry into body movement, ground the feet. Take a moment there to ground the feet. There is no rush. Just take a moment there. You can even do those 5 breaths there with the feet grounding. Just focusing on connecting with the ground. So breathing here 5 times. A gentle entry into your life. From here now, you can get up. I like to wake up with a glass of water. You'll find waking up or rather sleeping, the body is doing a lot when you're asleep. Digestion is happening. The body is detoxing itself, cleaning itself. So drinking water or hydrating is very key to the body. So this is a good time now to get up and drink a full glass of water. Another reason I like to drink a full glass of water early in the morning is because you might forget to drink water again. Most of us get into our busy lives, and before you know it, it's nighttime and it's time to go back to bed. So at least if you've had a full glass of water first thing when you wake up, at least your body is not so dehydrated. Yeah, you have something replenishing all that lost water. So waking up in the morning, yoga style, a few easy yoga movements, yoga poses to help you get out of bed. Another way at this point now that you can perhaps focus on is mantras. Mantras are great for starting the day. Mantras are great for setting the pace, for setting the mood. So have your favorite mantra at this point that you can repeat yourself. A good mantra that I like myself is everything happens as it should. Yeah, you'll find that a mantra like that really helps us with acceptance, with accepting the outcomes of many things that happen that we may not like. It stops resistance. A lot of times, this unhappiness that we feel is because things didn't go the way we wanted. So accepting things as they go, that's also a yogic way of living. Yeah, acceptance is big. Acceptance is big. So mantras definitely help. And just getting your body in the right frame of mind, even before you hit the shower. Yeah, there's poses you can do also right after shower. Case in point, butterfly. Butterfly is a good hip opener that you can do once your body has gained some heat. The benefits of a warm shower also is warming up your muscles, making you a bit more malleable, making your muscles a bit more flexible. So a pose like butterfly is also a good go-to pose that you can do after your shower, yeah, to loosen up your hips. Some of us maybe have morning runs, morning jogs. So butterfly is always beneficial to do before any physical activity. So let me demonstrate butterfly. So let's try again. So we do a do-over. So just a recap of what we've just done. So you wake up in the morning. You first connect with your breath. The right hand is down on the belly, underneath the navel, left hand up on the heart. Yeah. Breathing here, connecting with the breath. Breathing here, connecting with the breath. Breathing here, connecting with the breath. After you've connected with the breath, so pushing in the belly on the exhale and releasing on the inhale. Pressing in the belly on the exhale, releasing on inhale. You move into your hip opener. So you start with the right, you stretch it in, connect it, connecting the back, grounding back. Breathe here, 5. Then do your left. Breathe here, another 5. Yeah, you can even rock it out as we said. Grounding back here even more. And then moving into now spinal twisting, Supta Matsyendrasana. So you start with the right side, you look left, you breathe 5. You take the knees to the left, you look right, you breathe another 5. Once done there, you can now come up, you sit up, then we do the forward fold, yeah? So with the inhale, you stretch up, connect, you stretch. Breathing out, then you move into your Paschimottanasana, grabbing what you can. So releasing the hands here, you can grab the toes, you can grab the edges, you can even grab the legs, as we said, yeah? So you breathe there, another 5. From there, we move on now into the seated spinal twist. So you get into your simple cross-legged position. You can start your twist on the left side. You breathe here 5. And then you go for the right. You breathe here another 5. Once done with that spinal twisting, you now move on to the back area. Climb onto your hands and knees. From here, ensuring the hands are directly underneath the shoulders, knees connected, toes connected. You breathe 5 here. So on the inhale, the back is arched. On the exhale, rounded. On the inhale, the back arched. On the exhale, rounded. So that's 5 breaths. You sit with the big toes touching on the heels, stretching forward into your child's pose. You breathe here 5 times, connecting here, stretching the shoulders. And then from there, you come out of that one. You sit, you ground your feet. So the feet are there grounded. You take a moment there to ground your feet. And there you are, out of bed. Don't forget to drink your water. Don't forget to hydrate. I would even go as far as saying drinking warm water, better for you, better than cold. So drink your water in the morning, say your mantra, yeah. And that's it, yeah. So a nice gentle routine to get you out of bed when you don't feel like getting out of bed. So after the break, we're gonna look at more. We have some breathing techniques coming that I'll show you. That can also help lighten your day, lighten your body, help move energy within the body, Kapalbhati. So we have that to look forward to next. Namaste.
Merci beaucoup, Koi. Namasté. Donc maintenant, nous allons prendre une pause de 10 à 15 minutes. Prenez le temps d'aller vous étirer. Vous pouvez même pratiquer les mouvements que Koi vient de nous apprendre. Vous pouvez aller marcher un petit peu, boire de l'eau, boire votre thé, vous hydrater et on va vous revenir dans peu de temps. Merci, à tout à l'heure.
Hello? Testing, 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 testing.
Hi, Koi, we can hear you.
Thank you. Welcome back. So this part, we're going to do a breathing practice, a breathing technique called Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati is a pranayama technique. Pranayama simply means breathing technique. Today we're going to learn how to do it step by step. The lungs are an airbag, and Kapalbhati really activates the lungs. It really helps us really open up the lungs and use the lungs fully. So here's a demonstration on how it goes. I'm going to teach you step by step so that eventually you can do this practice on your own. First things first, this practice should be done on an empty stomach. So early on in the morning is a great time to practice Kapalbhati. Also, if you have any ailments, any heart condition, high blood pressure, hernia, ailments like that, you should take caution before doing Kapalbhati. Maybe perhaps just do the preparatory poses in the beginning before going on full on. So take it easy. Take it easy with your breath. Take it easy with this technique. So first things first is feeling the breath. So earlier on in the session, we felt the breath. So gently placing the hand underneath the navel, on the belly, left hand on the heart. So ensuring you're in a comfortable position, either on a chair, you can sit on the floor as well. Just taking it easy here with the breath. You can even put a cushion underneath your bum. If you need more comfort, that's fine. So by placing the right hand on your belly and your left hand here, gently, on the chest, what you want to do now is just gently pushing in the belly. And on doing that, exhaling out forcefully. So pushing in the belly, exhaling out forcefully. So I'm using the physical force of my hand to push the belly in and then release it. Okay? So using the physical force to push the belly in on the exhale and then releasing. Yeah? So usually when you start doing this, pushing the belly in, you might inhale. Yeah, you might be tempted to inhale. It's okay. It's natural, actually. But really, you want to be on the exhale, on the belly push. Okay. The inhale is actually not forceful. It comes in naturally. On the release, the inhale comes in naturally. So pushing the belly in, and the exhale, and then on the release, inhale comes in naturally. So using the exhalation as a tool to draw in the belly. So really feeling here the abdominal muscles working on the exhale. So you can even use a finger, yeah? So I'm gonna use my finger, so pressing in on the exhale. So really feeling out that muscle, yeah? The abdominal muscle on the exhale. Release on the inhale. Inhale is not forceful, comes in naturally. So pressing it in on the exhale. Yeah, so that's one way. Yeah, you can learn how to use the diaphragm because it's really just dropping the diaphragm on the exhale. So with the belly in, dropping the diaphragm. Another way you can actually practice that forceful breath is from nostril to nostril. So you can start by first closing left nostril and exhaling out of right one forcefully. So releasing on the inhale. Exhaling out as you shut the left nostril. On the right nostril, exhale. You can try it on the other nostril. So this time, try and release. Exhale forcefully out of the left nostril as you shut the right one. You can try it now. So closing in. So on the inhale, exhale forcing it out of the left nostril now. So when you do this, you actually feel how your belly goes in and out, yeah, on the exhale. So that's a good way now to really feel those diaphragmatic muscles working on the breath. So great. So if you understand that forceful exhale, yeah, perhaps you can repeat that exercise again. So here we go. So right hand goes under the navel. So rest it on the belly. Left hand on the chest. Okay. As you forcefully exhale, push belly in. And then on the inhale, release the belly. So let's try it together. Releasing on the inhale. Inhale comes in naturally, not forceful at all. We do it again. So pressing in the belly on the exhale. Releasing on the inhale. Again. So remembering that the inhale is not forceful. Exhale forceful. Inhale happens naturally. So we're going to try this together. Yeah. So we're going to try 10 breaths, take a break, and then try another 10 breaths. So be ready. So right hand, go ahead now and place it under the navel, on the belly. Left hand goes on the chest. Be ready now with your diaphragm. With your exhale, let's go. So on the exhale, we press in. On the inhale, we release. Together, 10 times. Release. After 10 breaths, take a little break, rest. Now, if you begin to feel dizzy, take a break. Yeah. Sometimes this might be a bit much for people who are not used to the deep breath, the deep breathing. So you can move into it slowly. You can even do less breath. It doesn't have to be 10. You can do 5. Yeah. So pay attention, do a quick body scan after the first round, see how body feels. If you're ready to do another round, we go again. So once again, placing the right hand on the belly, under the navel, left hand rests here on the chest. We breathe. So on the exhale, push the belly in. On the inhale, release 10 times. One more. And then release. So try to be soft on the face, yeah? Don't worry too much with how the face looks when you're doing your Kapalabhati. Try and be soft on the face. You can do Kapalabhati even up to 3 rounds if you're up to it. You can even build up to 3 rounds. 10 breaths for each round. Do this early morning. Remember to do it on an empty stomach, first thing in the morning, and see how it goes. Every morning, Kapalabhati. See what that does for your wellness. See what that does for your health. Pranayama, breathing technique. Another thing I feel we must address, if we're going to talk about waking up on a positive note or bringing your body on that positive side in the morning when you wake up heavy, when you wake up feeling low, is how you go to bed. How you go to bed, your bedtime routine is also very key. A lot of us spend a lot of time on screens, minutes to bed, probably not the best way to go to sleep. So we're going to talk now about how you go to sleep, your bedtime routine. My first suggestion for going to bed first thing is to at least have 1 hour of screen time before that bed hour. Most of us sleep very late. 10 o'clock, not a bad time to set your sleeping hour, even earlier if you can. So first have that time that you've set, but this is my sleeping time. And then 1 hour to that sleeping time, you slowly now begin shutting down. So shutting down screens, shutting down screen time. If you feel like you need maybe something to stimulate your mind, a book, yeah, is always the best to go to in bed. It's actually much simpler to sleep reading a book than perhaps reading a screen. Better for your eyes, better for your mind. But I'll show you a few things that you can also do as your bedtime routine to help you wake up better in the morning. Thunderbolt pose. So for thunderbolt pose, you simply place your sit bones onto your heels. So sitting here on the heels, the feet together, you're gently seated on the heels, hands placed here on the knees. You can roll back the shoulders and drop them down. Yeah. So opening up the chest. So we're going to do 5 breaths here in thunderbolt. So once you're here in the pose, let's go for it. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in again, breathing out, breathe in, the long inhale, breathing out, breathing in. This is also good for digestion. Breathing out, one more breath, breathing in and breathing out. So once you're done here with your thunderbolt, you can now move into butterfly pose. We talked of butterfly earlier on. Butterfly pose is a great pose for the hips. So the feet, you place them together, okay? Once your feet are together, you then grab the feet and then pull the heels all the way back. So see how far back you can go, yeah? Usually at night, the body is looser than morning, okay? So if you can go all the way back to perineum, go for it, okay? Then next, you grab the toes and lengthen torso up as you drop the shoulders down, back, and out. So opening the chest there, and then simply moving into your butterfly. Now, butterfly is for the hips, huh? It loosens up the hips. So breathing here 5 times in your butterfly. Yeah, so this is a bedtime routine. Going into bed, you're breathing here, loosening up the hips here in your butterfly. See how hips feel. Butterfly is also good for aiding in digestion. A lot of times, most of us sleep right after eating. Yeah. And a lot of times, digestion keeps us awake. Yeah, so it's also always good to eat early. Yeah, that's also a very good bedtime routine. Don't eat late and then sleep right after. You need some time in between your last meal and bedtime. 7 p.m. really should be your last. Should be when you have your supper at latest. 7 p.m. I also strive for that. So once you're here done with your butterfly, yeah, then we move into cat stretch. So we had done cat stretch in the morning, waking up. We're also going to do it going into sleep. Now, cat stretch is for the back. It makes your back strong. It makes your back flexible. Okay. It's great for back pain. Most of us suffer from back pain, especially if you have an office job, if you're seated all day, yeah, on your computer. So cat stretch. So we're going to try cat stretch again. So alignment now for cat stretch. So you place your hands directly below shoulders. Yeah, so the hands go directly below the shoulders. You want to feel a 90-degree angle there where the wrist and hand and arm meet. Open up the fingers, lock the elbows. The knees are also apart. Hip width distance apart. Toes are grounded firmly. Okay, now with the inhale, you look up, you arch the back, and then with the exhale, you look down. So trying this 5 times here, breathing in cat stretch, breathing out. So we're moving together, breathing in, bedtime routine, breathing out. So loosening the back here, breathing in, looking up, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Last breath here, breathing in cat stretch, and breathing out. So once you're done with your cat stretch, child's pose is usually the good to go to pose. So you connect the big toes together, and then you'll sit down on the heels like that. Now, if you don't get all the way down on the heel, that's fine. Okay, opening up the knees, you'll stretch the hands forward. So we're moving now again into child's pose. Keep the gaze there in between the hands. You breathe here 5 times in your child's pose. So breathing in here, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathe in. You can even walk the fingers forward, breathing out, stretching out your shoulders, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So this also helps you connect to the ground. Yeah? And if you have anything heavy on you, anything that you need to release, push it out of you into the ground. Yeah, let the ground hold it for you. So once you're done there with your child's pose, now you can do the pose that we do that really helps with sleep. Yeah, this pose is called legs up the wall. I can't say enough about this pose. It's a great pose. Now I'm gonna demonstrate legs up the wall without a wall. Yeah, but when you do it, use a wall. Now legs up the wall is an inversion. Just like headstand, handstand, these are all inversions where you have the head below the heart. Inversions are great. They're great for beating insomnia. They're great for many things. So here we go. So for legs up the wall, you want to start with first just laying on the ground. You know? Connecting here with the floor. You don't need a yoga mat for legs up the wall. You can do it on a carpet. So just relaxing, yeah? And then just like it sounds, you bring the legs up on a wall, yeah? So you'll rest your legs up on the wall. So the legs go up on the wall and you raise the heels and rest them on a wall. Now the first time you do legs up the wall, you may have some space between the body and the wall, okay? So what I do for that is I scoot as close to the wall as I can, okay? So you scoot all the way until your body meets the wall. Most walls have a skirting, yeah? So ensure your body is touching the wall, that you can feel it. And then keep the legs up straight, keep the gaze at the wall. You can rest your hands here on the chest, and you breathe here. Okay? Now for legs up the wall, you really want to stay in it for a long time. So we're talking 15 minutes, yeah, in the pose, breathing there. I suggest you set a timer on your phone, so set an alarm, 15-minute alarm, and then just relax here on the wall. Breathing here like this. Yeah. So you can have the hands on the chest, you can have the hands rested down on the floor. Just relaxing here. Now, if this gets too much for the legs, if it's your first time having your feet up, and perhaps maybe you feel some pins or needles shooting down the leg, you can rest. So you bend the knees on the wall, you rest, and then take them back up. Yeah. So that resting period shouldn't last for too long. Keep the legs up the wall. Breathe here. Do your 15 minutes up the wall. When 15 minutes becomes easy, go for 20. Go for 20. Legs up the wall. Breathing here gently. Everyday practice. So once you're done there with your 15 minutes, the alarm goes off. You simply now bring the legs gently down from the wall. So slowly, you can roll to the right side. Okay, so rolling to the right and then sitting up. Now, when you sit up from legs up the wall, avoid getting up too quickly. So you want to just sit, relax, get your breath back, let the blood rush back to the body from the head. So you can stay here for maybe another 2 minutes, checking in with the body, and then can finish off with another child's pose, or you can finish off with Shavasana. Now, Shavasana is simply laying flat on your mat or on a carpet. Heels, so you separate the heels. So if you're on a mat, the heels can be on each corner. Hands by your sides facing up, and then just rest. Shavasana. So resting here in Shavasana, you're going to rest here 5 minutes. Then from there, get up and into your bed. So that's a great way of going to sleep. It brings the energies of your bodies down, calms you down, it calms your energies down. It's a great winding down practice. So that's it. A great yoga routine for better sleep. So to cap it up, eat early. Eat early. 7 p.m. should be the latest. And then do a few stretches. You can start with your thunderbolt. So let's just do a quick recap. So this is thunderbolt. You want to do at least 5 breaths here in thunderbolt. After your thunderbolt, you move now on to your butterfly pose. Yeah, and loosening up the hips here in your butterfly. After your butterfly pose, you now move on into cat stretch. So you do your cat stretch here. So another 5 breaths. After your cat stretch, you settle now down into your child's pose. The big toes touch. You rest there in your child's pose. After your child's pose, you're now ready for your legs up the wall. You do your legs up the wall for 15 minutes minimum. You can even go as more as 30 as you get better and better. And then after that, you rest flat in Shavasana. And you can even do Shavasana in your bed. Yeah. And that could be how you go to sleep. So that's a great yoga routine for bedtime. Try it. Try it. And see how you wake up in the morning. Thank you. We're back. Since we're talking about calming your energy, calming your body, meditation is key in yoga. A lot of us probably haven't ever practiced meditation. A lot of us even probably say meditation is not for me, which is understandable. But meditation is for everyone. Let's start there. But even the yoga asana, the body movement that you do is also meditation. It's a moving meditation. Meditation is simply connecting with the breath. Meditation is stillness. Everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. It just needs practice. It just needs practice to feel natural. So the first time you try meditation, it might feel off. It might feel like, oh, this is not for me. Yeah? But I assure you, with practice, you do feel like it is for you. The best way to start a meditation practice is obviously perhaps with an asana practice. So first loosening up the body, getting the body flexible, so that you're able to even sit still, cross-legged for a long period of time. Once your body has received a bit of movement and you're looser and you're lighter, then perhaps you're ready to sit still, because that's all meditation is, sitting still. Now, I'd like us to practice some meditation in this session. So you can do it with me. So find a comfortable position. You can sit on the floor. You can even sit on a chair. You can sit in that bed, whatever works for you. If you need a cushion to sit on, sit on a cushion. Elevate your tailbone. That always helps. Get a blanket. You always want to feel warm when you meditate. Huh? The cold air hitting the body, hitting the muscles is actually a big distraction for meditation. So make sure that you're warm. Yeah, get one of these. Wrap yourself around it. Now, imagine you're laying on a patch of grass, looking up at the sky, gazing up at the sky, watching the clouds roll by. Yeah. A lot of us have done that as children, yeah, maybe even as adults. So laying back on your back on the grass, just gazing, yeah. So just take a moment there to just imagine a nice sunny day. Yeah. You're looking at the clouds. The clouds are slowly rolling by as clouds move. Huh? We've all seen clouds moving, yeah. So just imagine the clouds are moving, yeah. So as one cloud finishes, another cloud follows it, moving slowly. As that cloud passes on by, another cloud comes on passing by. Now imagine these clouds as your thoughts, and you're watching your thoughts. You're laying there in the grass, watching your thoughts roll by. Yeah, so imagine that. So your eyes are shut, you're laying on the grass on a sunny day, gazing up, just watching your thoughts roll by, just like those clouds. And you'll find that when one thought finishes and rolls on by, another thought comes up. When that thought finishes and rolls by, another thought comes up. In fact, the thoughts keep coming up and coming up. Sometimes they're even unrelated. Yeah, they just keep coming up, coming up. In fact, I would go as far as even to say that your mind is a thought chugging machine, just chugging thoughts, one after the other, one after the other. That's its job actually. Yeah. So as you sit there in your meditative pose, go ahead now and sit cross-legged in a comfortable position. And we're going to imagine our thoughts passing by as this cloud and just watching thoughts. Yeah. We're just going to watch and observe our thoughts. And in that space, we'll also be breathing. So as you watch the thoughts, just focus on the breath. Focus on the inhale, focus on the exhale. Focus on the inhale, focus on the exhale. So you want to have the equal length of inhalation, equal length of exhalation. So match the breath. Same length for the inhale, same length for the exhale. Yeah. So creating some kind of harmony with your breath, music with your breath as you watch your thoughts. As you watch your thoughts, just watch your thoughts. Imagine them to be clouds. Yeah. So let's get ready. So everyone now, you have your blanket, you're warm, you're seated there cross-legged. Yeah, and it's your best cross-legged. It doesn't have to look anything too much. Yeah, just be comfortable. Be comfortable. Let's start. So we're going to try a maybe 10-minute meditation practice. Let's see how that goes. Try and remain as still as possible. If your hip sockets start paining, just ignore it. Focus on the breath. Watch your thoughts. Focus on the breath. Watch your thoughts. Okay? Just watch it. We're just observing the thoughts. Yeah? All right. So be comfortable. So for the hands, how to place them? You can place them gently on the knees if you like. Yeah. Personally, I like connecting them, so you can connect them. So interlocking the fingers and then just simply resting them there on the ground. Yeah. So that's how I like to do it personally. So remember, you're in your blanket, so go for it. So the hands can be on the knees or interlocked at the fingers, resting gently on your knees. Go ahead now and close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. You're there seated. And here you are. Now very slowly, just tune in with the breath. Huh? So feel your inhale. So a deep inhale in, a deep exhale out. Again, so give it a big deep inhale in, a deep exhale out. So connecting with the breath, a deep inhale in, just watching your thoughts, a deep exhale out. Stay with the breath, deep inhale in, so pull the inhale, and a deep exhale out. So you're still watching your thoughts, just watch your thoughts. Inhale in, exhale out. So stay there now watching thoughts. Just observe. Observe the clouds passing by. Once you're done there, go ahead now and open up your eyes. You can take your hands, rub them together, brush them over your eyes. Yeah, push the heat into your eyes. And then release. So there you have it. Meditation. As simple as that. So try it. Try it. Meditation is great to do in the morning. Meditation is great to do in the evening to wind down your day. It's a great way to start your day. So you can even do your meditation after you wake up, yeah, with your waking up routine. And you can even do it with your going to sleep routine. So there you have it. I really tried to present what I would do when my body is not feeling at its best, how I get myself out of bed and into my life, but also importantly, how I go to bed after a long day of living my life. Yeah. So it's really, really, truly, truly self-care. Yeah. Self-care is daily. Self-care is constant. So being consistent with that, ensuring that we stay balanced. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste, Koi. Merci beaucoup pour cette session apaisante et relaxante. Je pense que on n'aurait pas pu demander mieux pour notre dernière séance Ubuntu. J'espère que comme moi, vous vous sentez plus calme et même à la limite du sommeil. Merci encore une fois pour votre présence ici aujourd'hui pour cette dernière session. Et comme je le disais au début, ceci est juste un au revoir, ce qui signifie que nous allons nous revoir assez bientôt, assez vite, peut-être sous de nouvelles formes. Donc, pour cette dernière séance, nous avions une petite requête, si vous le souhaitez. Nous allons vous demander à toutes, bon, pour celles qui le veulent, d'activer vos caméras pour qu'on puisse se voir et se dire un au revoir en bonne et due forme. Donc, pour celles qui le veulent bien, nous vous invitons à activer vos caméras, s'il vous plaît. Ça fait plaisir de vous voir. Rose, Mélissa, Nancy, Toutou, Ernestine, Zanele, Billy, Laetitia. Je vais essayer de dire tout le monde. Patricia, Ramatou, Suzanne, Caroline, Annelisa, Evelyne, Jean-Marc Mapézo, Linda, Béatrice, Marie-Françoise, Edith. Je pense que j'ai dit tout le monde. Excusez-moi si j'ai manqué quelques-unes. Donc, juste pour se dire au revoir et à très bientôt. Merci pour tout.
Merci.
Merci.
Bisous.
Bisous, bisous. Mouah, à bientôt. On veut vous entendre aussi. On ne vous entend pas. Activez vos micros.
C'est vrai. Ça fait vraiment plaisir. Waouh.
C'était un honneur de vous avoir toutes pendant ces nombreuses séances de guérison Ubuntu. Et on vous dit encore une fois merci et à très bientôt, on
Bye
espère.
bye.
Bye
Merci beaucoup.
bye.
Ça nous a fait du bien. Bye.
À nous aussi.
See you soon.
Thank you. Thank you,
Gros
everyone.
bisous.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Oblavi. Thank you, Zanella. Thank you,
Merci,
Koi.
merci.
Merci à Koi.
Dieu vous bénisse.
Merci et surtout à Koi.
Merci.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.